everybody. Hey, we are live. It's late night with lifestyles. It's been a long time, everybody. I know it's been a long time coming. Happy Friday evening. Happy Friday evening. We've got a lot to talk about. The studio's not quite done yet, but I could not resist coming on tonight and talking to my people. I really miss talking to everybody. Like I said, it's been a long time coming. We're not completely finished with the studio yet, but we're working. So this is what it is. And like I said, I just want to, say something tonight. I just could not resist. No longer, I could no longer hold my tongue. Um, what's everybody been doing? I want to see who's going to come up on the chat first before we start talking. I know it's been a long time. I hope somebody got an alert tonight. Um, when you do come in, please hit that thumbs up. Please hit that thumbs up. When you come in, hit the thumbs up. It's been a long time. Mr. Hugh. Hey, Mr. Hudson, what's going on, buddy? West Coast in the house. West Coast in the house. All right. All right. I appreciate you being tapped in, brother. I had been watching some things. Speaking of West Coast, I had been listening to Loose Cannon. I guess he's from the 60s. And I had been listening to some of the things he was saying. And man, he seems to has been to all the or been around a lot of celebrities and been to a couple of Diddy parties. And actually, he's the one that had put the story out there with Carl Winslow, or the man that played Carl Winslow on the Urkel show, that said him and Diddy were in the bedroom together. I tell you, it's I'm just hearing so many stories, so many stories. Every day it's a new story. Miss Audrey Gant Davis, what's going on? This is Lifestyles with Eric. I am, yeah, it's good to hear. Thank you. It's good to be heard. Good to be heard. Good to be heard. G, can we hear you?
Yeah, I can hear you. I was looking at the live chats on the big screen while you
Okay.
doing it. While you doing that,
Yeah, but yeah, it's a story coming out every day about Diddy, and I just, like I said, I just could not resist any longer. I had to say something, and I, again, I want to wait till everybody comes in, but I just got a qualm with the people that haven't been speaking out, and I'm wondering if these people were involved in the quote unquote freak offs. Um, because if so, that's why I have not heard a peep out of damn near no celebrities. It's only been a few that have said just a little bit of something, but not a lot. Still seems like they're kind of scared to say anything about Diddy, or the Diddler, as a lot of people are on YouTube are calling him now, the Diddler, similar to the Riddler.
the gentleman.
Would you say? Would you say, G?
I said the diddler.
Closer to the similar to the Riddler, always coming up with a damn scheme. Man, this is crazy. So yeah, like I said, how many we got in? It says we got 8 in, but I don't see 8 up. So make sure you thumbs up the video when you come in, everybody. Make sure you thumbs up the video. And you know what, people, this is, we're back in, we're fresh in, anew. Please don't forget, this is a super chat. All super chats and super thanks are definitely welcome. That's important. That keeps the channel going. So, don't forget that this is a monetized channel, and that's what I'm on here for. I love to talk to you all, but being monetized means a whole lot. And at some point, we all want to make, some sort of compensation off of, what we're doing. So I love to talk to you all, but don't forget this is a super chat. So again, thank you. Just thank you for participating and being involved with Lifestyles with Eric, and never giving up on me. So again, thank you. Thumbs up the video when you come in. Thumbs up the video. It's Lifestyles with Eric. We are live, like late night with Lifestyles. We are live. I do not like the things I have been hearing or not hearing about Diddy. Seems like a lot of people, or he may have a lot of things on a lot of people in the industry. Uh, So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. The saga continues. Um, it's. I think a lot of people may be scared. We got politicians that could possibly be involved, and we know they can't be exposed. So I don't know. And then the other thing is that they're saying Diddy's not eating right now. He's afraid he might be poisoned. So, what you think about that, G?
He ain't eating what they wanted to eat.
Huh? Hey,
He's
Diana.
not eating. He's not eating what they want him to eat. He's eating something else.
Wow.
He's eating them sausage down there.
Eating him some brown sausages, huh?
Brown sausage with cheese filling. No, I'll take that back, man. That dude, he might be all right. I ain't gonna doubt him out like that. Let me apologize. So I don't
Take
want no
that.
problem.
Take that. Take that.
I'm
Take that.
taking it. I'm taking it back. I'm taking it back. I'm sorry. It's
Man.
messed up, man. It's messed up.
Yeah. Yeah. It's messed up. Definitely. Definitely.
I'm just cracking up on all the little videos and memes I'm seeing all over the Instagram and everything I'm getting on Facebook. It's just all kinds. I saw one today with it was him and your boy that plays for the Cleveland Browns. The quarterback that plays for him, talking about they in prison and they going through the Scared Straight program. And Diddy's up there talking about he known it was like that a long time ago. He would have got locked up instead of somebody else getting locked up. And the other dude, he's up there talking about he's scared. He's scared and he ready to get up out of there. I'm
Wow.
like, man, it's crazy, man. I'm just like seeing. I done seen one. I done seen the meme with Diddy looking like Ike Turner and Meek Mills looking like Tina Turner up on stage singing. I'm like, boy, they just going full
It,
throttle at him, man. It's
it's
crazy.
yeah, man. It's sad, man. It's sad. I don't know. I don't know. Uh,
Yeah.
damn.
Hey, Diana, James Hudson. Hey, Diana and
The diddler.
James. Diana
Yeah,
and
the
James.
diddler. Yeah, James. He's the diddler, man. He's definitely the diddler. Uh, man. So, I don't know how many people are going to come in tonight, but like I said, I just got to I just, I'm wondering why I'm not hearing a lot of people talk about Puff Daddy like they talked about R. Kelly and Bill Cosby. I guess it's because R. Kelly may have not had a lot of things on people out in the industry. Maybe Bill Cosby didn't either. Maybe they or maybe they weren't. I don't know. But I tell you one thing: you can definitely tell that uh, there's a different. Let's see what I'm trying to say. The air is different. The air is different. They really crucified R. Kelly on the radio, on TV. All the stars spoke out against him. Anybody that had music with him spoke out against him. The Breakfast Club ran him through the mud. They ran Bill Cosby through the mud. Charlemagne the God ran both of those guys through the mud. But they're still walking a fine line with the diddler. He still gets somewhat of a pass. They don't call him a monster. Now, Bill Cosby supposedly drugged women. They called him a monster. The diddler drugged women in the champagne bottles that weren't even open yet. He's not a monster yet. I don't get it. You know, I don't understand. The other thing is that, he was taking advantage allegedly of men too, not just women. And a lot of people like to leave that out, is that he was taking advantage of men too and catching them in compromising positions. You wake up drunk or hungover with your pants undone, and then somebody tells you that you did something last night, and then they tell you they want a favor from you, a quick pro quo, and then if you don't do their favor, they'll show this video that they have of you doing something that you probably wouldn't be proud of. So, a lot of people are, even Uncle Luke, man. Uncle Luke kind of disappointed me today on the Stephen A show. Who else? Uh, the doctor, your boy, the black dude. I like him, but he kind of disappointed me. Umar, Dr. Umar. Dr. Umar kind of disappointed because they're leaving out, what they're leaving out is that if Diddy wouldn't have allegedly done any of these things to uh, Cassie or any of these women, then a liquor company would not be able to find anything on this man. If he wouldn't have ever made a call to shoot Tupac allegedly, then nobody could dig up anything. If nobody ever said he did anything wrong, or if he had a squeaky clean record, then if he was suing a liquor company, they couldn't hire investigators or anybody to stir up something or talk to some politicians that they know to get something going with him, unless he had something going on. So Uncle Luke said that, and I'm disappointed in him because at the end of the day, if Diddy or the diddler did a crime, and if he wouldn't have drugged that woman down the hallway and we wouldn't have saw that, then maybe we could say something different. But he still said it was the liquor company. The liquor company didn't make the diddler do those heinous acts, allegedly. What you think, G?
Ooh, well, let's see. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go back to the beginning about the connections from what I've alleged. What I'm hearing the conspiracy is that about the Cosby deal is that supposedly, allegedly, how they want to say it. I don't know if it's a big conspiracy or something like that. That Cosby's wife Camille is supposed to be mulatto, half black, half white, and that she has a bloodline that's either Rockefellers or Rothschilds or something like that, and that's part of the reason why they didn't really go in hard on Bill because she's I don't know how she's like somehow she's related to one of the big wealthy families. So that's what kind of saved him from going through getting drugged through all the mud. You already know how R. Kelly is. R. Kelly was Chicago dude, man, uneducated. He was getting while he was doing what he was doing, they was taking him economically to the bank. They was just, stealing his royalties and everything, killing him. Now with the Puffy deal, is what I'm understanding is that allegedly, supposedly, it's supposed to be a Freemason thing that a black branch off of the Freemasons, Bogado, something like it's like a French name. That this is part of what he was doing was part of his, rituals, what he was doing,
Oh, okay.
and now it's pretty much like there's a lot of people who are connected to Puppy, and then when you say why come they ain't saying nothing about it, is because they are afraid to say something. It's you think about who all the people that he made in the stars and putting people's names on the map. And I think a lot of them people are probably afraid if there's really any truth behind that about, what's that one place we talked about was up in the woods in Cali with the owl and
The
everything.
Bohemian Grove.
Bohemian Grove, yeah.
Hey, Annette.
So, so if you're connected like that, some people ain't gonna say nothing. Some people gonna be like, I'm gonna shut my mouth, let me be quiet, because I know what these people can do to me. So, when you got people like, what I was telling you earlier, like little Boosie's coming out and say, why you doing this dude like that? You're not even giving this dude bail. And if you if somebody flies you out across the country or overseas, and then they take you out to dinner and they, do what they do, and you know how this person is, how you gonna consider that trafficking? Because you grown, you know what this man's about.
Especially if they're not prostitutes, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
They need to revise that law. It just doesn't apply to everything. If
yeah.
you have a
And here's the thing.
girlfriend, if you have a girlfriend
Yeah,
and you send for your girlfriend to come see you, that's trafficking. That's your
yeah.
girlfriend. You're not
Girlfriend.
married, but
Yeah,
you can have a girlfriend by law. So, it doesn't make see. So some things,
It don't make sense because here's the whole thing.
yeah,
You're grown and everybody's been knowing for the last 15, 20 years about what kind of parties this man be having that he has.
yeah,
And everybody wanted to come to the party. Now you got people who, like you say, they're scared to speak out, or they don't want to speak out, or they got paid. And what's the big difference? Is it's the connections.
yeah. Well,
It's the connections. Everybody's blowing up on it on YouTube and everything, and on the news or whatever. And it's who you connected with. And me personally, when I had went to one of the parties, I probably would have partied for a little while when things got a little bit too crazy. I'm like, I'm out, man.
yeah,
But this dude's gonna put you on the map. That's what a lot of people. What do people do right now? If you ain't even got to be a celebrity, man. If you driving down the street and you driving in your Maserati or something like that, and somebody see you, they want to roll with you because they feel like you got it going on, man.
right, right,
They want to party with you because you doing the big baller thing. You
right,
drinking the champagne. You flying to San Francisco. You going to the games out of town. You got 4 or 5 of beautiful girls on your arm. They want to be down like you. So I
right,
don't get I don't
right.
get the trafficking thing. Yeah, I don't get the trafficking thing myself either.
Yeah, that's like I said, they just need to revise that law. That law shouldn't apply all on all aspects. But I'm not a
Yeah. Hey,
lawmaker, so
remember
I don't
Exhibit
know
when
about
Exhibit
that
went
one.
remember when Exhibit said they went to that party down in Miami, him and was it Korean Stephen?
Uh-huh.
And, and they went to that club and he said they was in there and Diddy was in there wilding out and he said he looked around and was a bunch of dudes kissing and stuff and
Exhibit,
all this
yep.
stuff. Yeah.
Exhibit and Corinne Steffens, yeah.
And him and Korean said, this is too much for us. We gotta go. So how you gonna call this dude? Do you know what kind of lifestyle this dude's living, man? Come on now. It don't make sense.
It don't make sense, man.
Yeah. Now I'm not gonna give him a pass to say what he did was wrong or right. That's not for me to say. But I'm
Right.
saying this right here. Here's what I'm saying about and going back to the R. Kelly stuff. There should be a lot more people in jail behind the R. Kelly stuff
But
too, because
yeah, he didn't snitch, and they didn't want nobody but him.
yeah. But here's the thing: you had bodyguards, managers, parents that all
Enablers,
you let your kids
enablers,
go out.
testing,
Enablers, yeah,
testing, testing, testing. Enablers. He had a lot of
yeah,
enablers, a lot of
a
enablers.
lot of them, and it should be a lot more people in jail besides him.
Testing, testing, testing. Okay, there we go. Testing,
Yeah, I can hear you. I heard you loud and clear.
testing,
You
testing,
good?
testing, testing. Okay.
You good?
Yeah. Okay, let me turn that down. Yep, but R. Kelly had a lot of enablers, but again, in my view, they did drag I mean, they did Bill Cosby wrong. I mean, shit. The reason why he didn't stay a whole long time in jail, because remember, that was supposed to be just a they tricked him. He was only supposed to go in there and do a deposition. He wasn't supposed to go to jail. They were going in there to answer questions, and that's it. But they flipped it on him. That's why they let him out,
And
because he wasn't technically supposed to go to jail for that.
no, because he made a deal with the first prosecutor that was before that prosecutor not to go to jail, and they said they went back and the new prosecutor tried to renege on it, and that's when
Uh,
they said, "No, you can't do that.
exactly.
You can't do the double jeopardy thing on him like that."
Yeah. But uh, every time he wanted to buy NBC, that this is the things that they would bring up something like. I mean, it's just they don't want. But again, if you wouldn't have never done it, then they couldn't have nothing on you. They don't make it's you know what I'm saying? It's like the liquor company and Diddy. If the liquor company has anything to do with anything, they didn't make him do allegedly the things that he's being accused of. You know what I mean?
But they knew. Here's the thing: they knew what was going down at them parties, from my perspective. Because anytime you have if you're a representative, say if you're doing advertising for the company, you don't own the stock. They want you. They have ethical and moral clauses in your contract that if you're having a party, we want to, or if you're doing something unethical, we can let you go. They would knew what he was doing at those parties. You know, he was drinking that Ciroc and he had his other liquor brand that he had out there. They knew what he was doing. I'm quite sure it was some of those cats from the liquor company was there at the parties and having a good time. They knew. So what you gonna get mad for? You know what I mean?
Right. You're right.
What you gonna get mad for?
Ain't no sense in it. That's what I mean. Yeah.
They might have been some of the same people that was doing some of the freaking too.
True. True.
That
True.
I don't know their names, so I ain't trying to call nobody out. But your people in your liquor company could have been doing some of the freaking too.
And the people that ain't saying nothing, and we all know the people that ain't saying nothing, those are the people that have been to all the parties. And you know, it's crazy because I didn't know that he'd had over 4,000 and some parties. 4,000?
Yeah,
That's a lot, man.
yeah.
4,000 and something parties?
Man, birthday party week for his birthday. Remember the college parties he used to do back in the day when they first came out? Remember that?
Absolutely, mister. You're right. You're right. What'd you say?
Remember they were doing the college parties back in the day
Yeah.
when Puffy was promoting the black college parties and all that stuff. He's
Yeah.
been partying ever since, man. Ever since. So when you party, it's like, how can I turn it up next? But now I did see some videos where he told everybody, he said, if you're underage, you got an hour to be here. You got to get the heck up out of here because this is going to turn into something else you ain't never you don't want to be a part of. Now
Oh,
he did give him a warning. Yeah, he did give him a warning to get out.
wow.
Now you know how we were when we were younger. I know when I was under 21, I wanted to go to the under 21 clubs. I had my fake ID and went to the over 21 clubs and got in because I wanted to see what was going on at the big party. So you know some of the youngsters probably stayed there.
I agree. But I mean, it don't
Yeah.
make it right. You can't deal with no young, person underage. So
Mm-mm.
yeah. So yeah. I don't know, man. I'm just waiting to see what every day now. I'm just waiting to see what can of worms opens up. It's like, man, every day is something different. And this is actually content. It's something to talk about. I mean, it's of course other things to talk about, but this might shake up the whole Hollywood. You never know. This
Hey
may
man,
be
I'm seeing.
this may be Epstein's 4.0. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Yeah,
and
I'm,
we'll see. We'll see.
I'm seeing people coming out the woodwork. Young rappers coming out. One dude, I can't remember his name. Talking about he was making a hint around that he got hooked up with Beyonce at one of the Diddy parties and stuff. Talking about Jay Z was there, and
Uh-huh.
you know, I'm hearing, yeah, you know, I'm hearing all these crazy stories that are coming out little by little. Man, it's like everybody's getting these little celebrities getting on these podcasts. They're talking about, yeah, nah, I hooked up with so and so, and I saw this and I saw that.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
like,
you gonna
damn.
see all kind of you gonna see all kind of stuff, man. It's crazy because I never heard these things years ago, and I wanted to go to a Diddy party when I was young. I was like, dang, I wouldn't mind going to a Diddy party. They look fun. They look fun, just a white party, but it's deeper. I'm glad,
Mm-mm,
but see now I was naive. I didn't know nothing about that. Now
mm-mm.
now I'm cool. I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, 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 man. And then to hear Mace talking about, you know, he was the one that when Biggie after Biggie got killed, Mace was the one that was doing all the writing and everything and stuff, and
Uh,
then he didn't get paid for his work and everything. Did he, you know, took the
man,
royalties and took all the writers credits and everything. I'm like, damn.
he doesn't take good care of his artists. I mean, it kind of is what it is. Everybody knows that. Uh,
Well, who has? I mean, what record company hasn't ripped their artists off? You know.
well, I mean, I don't know. I'm yawning. I'm getting ready to get out. I'm getting that's about fourth yawn. But some, I don't want to get all the way deep in that. But I mean, some record companies take care of their artists. I mean, Ray Charles was taking CBS took well good care of Ray Charles.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I
I,
give him credit.
I mean, just I'm just Elvis Presley. He got taken good care of.
No. Colonel
His
Tom
record
Parker ripped
company
him
did?
out, man.
Huh?
Yeah, Colonel Parker.
I
Colonel
know, but his
Tom.
record company
Colonel
took care of him though, didn't it?
knew he was
Really?
getting raped. Yeah, Colonel Parker owned everything, man. He owned
You got to watch.
everything.
You got to watch what you say on. You can't say that. I don't think you can say.
Well, okay, we'll say allegedly, but
Say
Parker's
SA.
dead. Elvis is
You
dead.
got to say you got to say SA
Hey,
now. You can't say the R word no more. They'll strike us for that.
okay,
Yeah,
yeah, okay, SA, but
yeah,
you know, what rumors were that's what he did. Elvis got ripped off too.
yeah.
You know, who else was that? That was like giving us somebody else was like that. It was oh, give him another car, give him another Benz, give him another a Cadillac or whatever. And
Suge Knight, because
yeah, you know,
Tupac didn't have nothing but a road. He didn't have no money.
yeah. It, so I'm gonna say allegedly on the Elvis thing, but that's what I heard. Pretty much, it was that the dude was he wanted to do a world tour and he was stuck in Vegas and couldn't get out of Vegas because of the contract deal,
Right,
SA allegedly or whatever.
right.
I'm like, you become a money making machine for a lot of these companies out here, man. It's like,
True. And they want to hold
you
on
know,
to you or either kill you, and they'll make more money off of you regardless, and they ain't even got to deal with no
yeah,
animal. So yeah,
yeah.
it's crazy, man.
And then the crazy stuff I'm hearing about Mike, Michael Jackson when he died, when he passed away, the stuff that how they wanted all those rights and everything and out and what you call them,
Sony
the
wanted
Beatles stuff,
everything back. Sony wanted
everything back.
everything back.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah, but
And
he
then now with the puppy deal, I'm hearing that pretty much I don't know how true it could be or whatever that if somebody wants to replace him with somebody else.
yeah,
And that could be, that's how the business goes, man.
right.
Puppy's in his 50s now. It's time for somebody else. Maybe it is time for somebody else to come over and be like, okay, we'll give you the big house, put you on top, make you the man or make you the woman,
Yeah,
and now you be the king. Yeah,
yeah, man, it's crazy. Uh, I appreciate everybody coming in tonight. Man, we did a quick 30 minutes, man. That was good. It's been a long
yeah,
time.
man.
Like I said, we got plenty more to talk about on a daily basis. Everybody, make sure you thumbs up the video, thumbs up the video, thumbs up the video. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. I appreciate you coming in tonight. Uh, right on, Mr. G. Thanks for coming in tonight, man.
Yeah, man.
Right on. Shit.
Yeah, boy. So you got your two yawns in a circle in, huh?
Shit, man. I think I did it about 4 times. I'm like, oh shoot.
Boy,
But
you got
if you hear anything else, let me know, man, and we'll get back at it, man, soon.
yeah. I've been watching your boy, the New York Mayor, to get to that another time. I
Oh
feel bad
yeah,
for that brother.
yeah.
Yeah,
He how you gonna deny? How you lucky they didn't lock your butt up? I mean, that he took all that
that's
bribe
sad.
money, them little some petty little bribes,
Hmm.
and he took petty bribes because he thought allegedly probably thought that they weren't really looking because they were small over time, like little plane tickets and stuff. He probably thought that wasn't no big deal. And
Yeah.
that they would. I mean, that's kind of like doing, to me, that's like being, to me that's like what do they call it, that's like
You think
that's
it's
like being that's
extortion?
like being against the army. What do they, you know what I'm talking about? Treason. That's like, to me, that's like treason,
Treason, treason.
because you are allowing influence of another country into our country, and they're giving you gifts for that reason. That was the thing. It was people from Turkey were giving him gifts because they wanted influence in over in when he was just a borough chief in Brooklyn or New
Hmm.
York, whatever part of New York, and was giving him free gifts and stuff like that, first class trips to all around the world and stuff. Man, it just, people can't let power get the best of them. Even a little bit of power, just something being a borough president, he wasn't even a mayor yet. Um,
Yeah, yeah,
it's-
yeah,
it just
yeah.
it just speaks on his character, and he needs to step down. He should resign.
Well, I heard today on NPR that the governor of New York has the power to making suspend him or forcing bail, or telling him you got to go. So it's up to the governor to determine if they want to do that. Even though if he don't step down on his own, the governor can step in and say, man, it's enough, bro. You gotta let it go, and that'd be the right thing to do right now. Just step down, man. Get your stuff straightened out. If you found not guilty, you can do like your boy in D.C. What was it? What was the black mayor down in D.C.? It was kept on getting
Marion
caught.
Barry.
Marion Barry, yeah.
Yeah,
Come back like Marion Barry, man. Marion Barry, but got locked up, came back and ran for city council and got on city council and everything. The people like you, they're gonna vote you back in. They'll forgive you, man.
absolutely,
Just
absolutely.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So I mean, a comeback is always possible for sure, but you got to get
yeah,
you together first.
yeah. Got to get your ducks lined up, man.
Yeah.
And if you made a mistake, just hey, shoot, I made a
Exactly.
mistake.
You
Made a
pay
mistake.
for
Yeah,
it and move on and move on.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's all you can do, man.
Yeah.
That's all you can do.
That's it.
All right. All right. Well,
Uh,
shit. I appreciate everybody coming in. Again, I appreciate you coming in. Thumbs up the video. I'm Lifestyles with Eric. That's Mr. G. We out. Appreciate you. Have a good night. Have a good weekend, everybody. Happy
all right,
Saturday.
word,
What do you say?
word up.
Word up.
All right, I'm out.